the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome to Pure Guidance. So Libra, let's go ahead, take a look at your reading here. I've already meditated on your energy as well as shuffled the decks that we'll be using today. Let me just go ahead, put the first two aside. We'll come back to them towards the end of the reading. And let me just take a quick moment right here, right now to say thank you. Thank you for your love and support. And especially towards the merch, I am so excited that you are enjoying what I have put out there for you. Thank you for joining in the positivity and sharing that message with everyone. Let's go ahead without further ado and get started with your reading here, Libra. So we are entering fiery season, right? So that'll be very interesting. Let's see where this goes. It's the Leo season that's happening right now, and we're going to be taking a look at the month of August here for you. So let's see, what the cards have to say about this. We have an Eight of Swords and a Two of Swords, a lot of air energy with the fire. Interesting. Eight of Swords and Two of Swords predicting a little time of conflict, perhaps towards the beginning of August or while we're entering August here for you. There will be a time period where it's a lot of transitions, okay? And this is in terms of your thoughts, your thought pattern. This is specifically to do with what kind of information is being presented to you. This might be at work, at school, with your family, doesn't matter. But it could be all of it and everything just because of the way the cards have fallen into place, which is causing a lot of conflict on your end. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, okay? But let's see how we deal with this. Let's see and clarify the reading further here for you. That's just the initial phase, right? And sometimes the lack of clarity will bring us to clarity, right? So that's a positive way of looking at the reading here, Libra. Okay, let's clarify this further. Challenges and obstacles, okay? Specifically to do with what decision should you make? High Priestess. So this is being challenged by the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents, she's the guardian to the doorway towards the next level, right? She is guarding the doorstep here for you. And the questions that are being asked are within this book of all wisdom, all knowledge. That is what this illustration is representing. A lot of the things that should appear really like black and white to you, meaning contrast is present, meaning clarity is present, but the lack of can cause further deterioration. So that's something that will be challenging during this month as we started off. Clarifying your thoughts, clarifying how you feel about certain things, what you think of certain things. Is there a foundation that is being challenged and questioned by your surroundings? That's what's at stake here. And this might be to do with your belief system. That's what the High Priestess is also representing. And your belief system, as in, when we are growing up, certain things happen to us, right, that form our beliefs as we move up along the way. But sometimes when we reach a certain point in life, those beliefs can be challenged, can be questioned. So that is what this reading is referring here for you. The High Priestess also represents an important decision. So perhaps you're trying to reach a decision or will be asked to reach a decision specifically. And whatever that might be, whatever the case might be for you, Eight of Pentacles, this could be in terms of career. Perhaps you're thinking about changing your career or applying for a new internship, residency, just changing your career path completely, okay? It might feel as though you are derailing, but that's not what's going on here. You're simply just listening to your higher self, and your intuition is guiding you towards this change and embracing what it is that now you are wanting instead of what you have. So that's what we're seeing in the cards. Ultimately, it is going to require a lot of perseverance from your end. If you want this change, you can have it. You can be successful, but will you persevere through just about anything? That's where the challenge will be. Okay, so maybe, yeah, it looks like it's confusing initially, like should I not, because it's such a big change. It's a major transit from all that you have done and been through. Like, it's a big deal. It's causing a lot of stress, right? But at the end, it looks like we are at the King of Cups, which means that you are able to arrive at a decision that is completely in tune with your higher self, right? Emotionally, you are collected, and collecting your emotions in this way can really help be beneficial for you to make that decision and move forward with it, whatever your decision might be. So let's talk a bit about what's under the deck here for you, Libra. And for that, we have here the Ten of Swords. Before I move forward, let me just quickly mention that you only have one major arcana card in your general reading. And what that means is it's a month of a major decision, a major life decision, a major career decision. If it's not career specifically, it's perhaps what you're doing with your finances. Perhaps you want to invest in something, could be a property, for example, or whatever might be the case for you, but it's major in the sense that perhaps it's about to impact a lot of people and not just yourself. Okay, so under the deck, Ten of Swords, it looks as though it's been causing a lot of, negative thinking, perhaps destructive thoughts, and it's taking away from your mental health. That's the Ten of Swords. Justice. Yeah. Clarification is important, and this is going to come from within you, Libra. Justice represents your sign. This is a journey that needs to be embarked upon alone, and sometimes, we have to walk the path alone because other people may not understand what we're going through. We all have a different life experience. What we have been through and what we're currently going through might be different when compared to what someone else thinks about it, right? So it's not really the time to get everyone on board, but more just listening to yourself. And you will find the answer. You will be able to find out and reason your way through. You're good at that. So utilize your skills to navigate forward. That's the best way through. It's challenging, sure. Three of Swords here again. Lots of swords here. I'm so sorry if for some of you you're like, oh no, But with all this contrasting energy, with all the, oh no, I don't want it to be so difficult or challenging or heartbreaking. Three of Swords is a heartbreak. You don't want it to be that, but sometimes when we break down, we also understand our true potential and our strong desires that will help bring us right back up, get on our feet, and pursue what we want to pursue. Yes, it's the challenge for you this month, but yes, there's a lot of direction being gained from it as well. Okay, Temperance also here for you. Temperance representing Sagittarius. So you might have a Sagittarius in your life perhaps, and they are working with you in some way or another to clarify this, or I don't think they're taking away necessarily. I feel like they are trying to be there for you, but they're not able to give you any answers. They're not really able to give you advice right now, but they're just there. So the good thing is at least they're there if you do have a fire sign in your life. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, okay? It can also mean that August 7th, Sun in Leo trining with Jupiter in Sagittarius, that's the major time for this transit to happen. So it might be like a wave coming in, bringing something to you, and all of a sudden it's like chaotic. But this can, be reasoned out. So this is a time for, logical thinking and using what you're good at to your advantage, right? You can do this. Of course you can. So relying on your skills is perhaps the best way to take this on. Okay, sad embrace. This reading is very direct, isn't it? Like there's one singular message that's really, really standing out. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it might be chaotic. Yes, it might be a lot to take on, but essentially you'll get a lot out of it. But it's just that time of the year where you will have to kind of, it'll feel like you're walking on eggshells, but it'll help you slow down enough to realize what you need to do moving forward, right? Because sad embrace fell into place. Let's try to add some positive messages to this. We have here flexibility. Okay, that's gonna help tackle that energy, right? Tackle the energy of chaos. Allowing yourself to be more flexible is going to be more beneficial for you. So what is the universe suggesting, or God, how to handle this? What is the best technique? What tools can you utilize? Well, it says here on the bottom of the card, gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, but don't break. Okay, let's read the affirmations here, and you can use it as you like, Libra. Today, when the storms of life come blowing, I will bend with them, but not break. I will be brave and let go of the shore with courage. I will not be caught up with the things I cannot change, but focus on what I can and flow. I will swim in the great sea of life and not be afraid, because the winds of positive change are on my side. It's a really good month to remind yourself of that, given the reading, given the circumstances and situations that are going to be creeping in August, okay? If you need further clarification in the reading, if you want greater depth and clarity, I urge you to check out my website at IamPureGuidance.com. Perhaps you can get a quick 10-minute reading to clarify something here for you, or something longer. Completely depends on what you need, require, want. I'd love to help. And you can also email me if you're not sure. Okay, email me at pureguidancetarot@gmail.com, and hopefully we can I can recommend something for you to help you through a difficult transition. Okay? All right, well, thank you, Libra. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do hope it turns out to be a positive month for you. Remember, life has the ability to shape you, so keep that in mind as you move forward. And all the best.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.